It's Rob and sometimes Leigh.
What the fact?
My favorite time of the week.
Yes, it is.
I just love it.
And we're gonna get going right out of the gate.
Are you kidding?
No, right now. You ready for the first one?
This is why we're friends.
Dun,
Okay,
dun,
go.
dun.
Go.
What the fact? Only 2% of the world's population has naturally green eyes. I guess the rest have fake green eyes?
I wouldn't say fake, but how many people have you met that their eyes are continually green? I have a couple of kids that their eyes change colors, so sometimes they're green.
I wonder if they mean because other people sometimes put the colored contacts in to give the impression they have green eyes.
Right.
That must be what they mean.
Maybe.
My eyes change color. They used to, at least. They used to go from hazel to blue.
Because you're full of poop?
And back again.
So that when you're lying, everybody can tell, oh, his eyes are brown.
No,
He's
that's when
lying.
they're black. I'm a soulless redhead. Black eyes. Black-eyed peas. That's where that came
Where are
from.
we going?
What the fact? The original purpose behind having bridesmaids in a wedding was to confuse evil spirits or those who wish to harm the bride.
I kind of knew that because that's the reason for the veil, too. To keep hidden.
The bride in white and the bridesmaids in pastel pink and blue and yellow? Doesn't that imply that the one in the white might be the bride?
But that's only here that we use white.
Oh.
True fact.
Is it?
Not all countries have their brides in white.
What the fact? Yellow is the most common color for a highlighter. Do you know why?
Please tell.
Because it doesn't leave a shadow on the page when photocopied. If you use pink or blue or any other highlighter, it photocopies funny.
Wow. Makes sense.
Can actually block out the word depending on the color.
It's easier to read through yellow as well without it being photocopied.
Oh, for sure.
It doesn't seem to be as tricky on the eyes.
What the fact? A toaster uses almost half as much energy as a full-sized oven.
Well, obviously. Do you ever see the plug on an oven? Wait a second. I understood that wrong. Half the energy is an oven?
Yeah.
Then why aren't we just making our toast in the oven? You can make more toast. More toast is more fun.
No, the oven uses more.
But a toaster's using half of what an oven uses.
Yeah. So that's why you want to use the toaster more. Toaster oven would be even better.
Can you
Not
imagine?
for your family.
Not for, I was going to say, I'd
for,
need like 50 toaster ovens.
You know, for the average just single person or a couple, the toaster oven is all you need, man.
Yeah, this is true.
They preheat faster. They cook, I guess they cook the same time, but use a lot less energy.
Cooking for two. What a novelty. I can't imagine.
It will happen again.
It won't.
When your last kid's 50 and finally leaves.
Yeah. And they're rolling me into my wing at the nursing home with you.
You'd be too old to cook for yourself by then.
I'll just be eating pudding.
What the fact? An apple, a potato, and an onion all taste the same if you eat them with your nose plugged. Challenge? Leigh.
No, won't do it. I would totally do the potato, and the apple will not eat the onion. Sorry, can't. My stomach. My mouth not be able to tell the difference, but my stomach would. Can't do the onions.
I know some people chew onions like an apple.
I have kids.
I remember seeing a video on YouTube where this kid was having a tantrum and swore he was going to eat that onion.
Yeah.
And he struggled through it.
Just even the sound of the child chewing, I'm like, you are determined.
The kid obviously hated it and regretted that decision, but was determined to keep on going.
Oh, man.
Poor kid. What the fact? You cannot snore and dream at the same time.
I would choose to challenge that. I'm a snoring, drooling, dreaming machine.
You
Pretty
could
girl,
dream of snoring, but you can't snore and dream at the same time.
I don't know if that's true or not.
How would we ever know?
Because I make.
How would they know that fact? Because you may snore and dream the same night, but maybe you don't know if you're doing it at the same time. Anybody watching you would see you snoring.
So you'd have to do a sleep test, right? And they'd hear you snoring, and then be able to measure your brain wave. But I would definitely say there have been times where I have been dreaming and snoring and drooling.
There's no mention of drooling in this particular study.
It's part of my sleep. Wipe off my face when I wake up.
You need a little diaper for your face, around your mouth when you're sleeping.
A mask.
How attractive. Sexy.
Rob and sometimes Leigh. Mornings on 88.7 The River.